and I go shopping at night so I don't get bothered. So of course, what happens? I get bothered because the person I know starts helping me out. I'm talking about checks me out when everybody else has to do self checkup, but I know her. I'm talking about. And so this trash individual, I'm saying this starts talking shit about he's not getting help, from some department or whatever. He's being ignored. So instead of going someone in that area, he comes all the way over to the cash register. The person helping me out, package everything. Be like, oh man, someone needs to help me out. And when I'm like, motherfucker, what I'm saying? You see her helping me. What I'm talking about? It's just like, go to someone else, dude. What I'm talking about? But of course, I'm cool about it or whatever, because I know her, so I'm just like, well, he might blow off or whatever, some shit, bullshit or whatever. I guess you better help him. But she's not trying to help him, I'm talking about. And I get that, so I'm not trying to tell her to do nothing. But I just brought it up after a while. But I'm just like, about to hit this guy, what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, just back the fuck off, Because, you're the one with the personality going up and meeting these good people, friendly people, loving people. And then you got these other low class people thinking, what I'm saying? Is just like, you could move in, but I'm just talking to her. I'm just, what I'm saying? She's just helping me out. Normal fucking shit. Doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? It's just like, this is just normal interaction or whatever. But he's probably, you could tell, like, he used to always be on drugs, like, whatever else like that and shit. And I'm just like, this motherfucker, what I'm talking about? It's just like, do you not see other fucking people, what I'm saying? And it's just like, now he's just like, now you're fucking annoying me or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? What I'm saying? It's just like, motherfucker, it's because you're at, what I'm saying? Like, and he's just like looking down at the ground, oh man, and he's just like hovering over me. I was just about to like, just grab his fucking face and just shove it away and everything. I was just like, oh my god, so all right, what I'm talking about? It's just like he was like visibly angry, what I'm talking about, because he wasn't being served or he wasn't being helped, and it's like, just be cool, what I'm talking about. You really want a question? I ask up everybody. I'd be like, hey, I was talking to like six, a dozen maybe people up in there, just casually, whatever. It doesn't mean anything, I'm talking about. I just And if someone responds back, they're going to be nice. I mean, you throw out goodness, and if someone's going to be fucked up or ignoring you, you have to deal with it. That's life. People are going to ignore you. People are going to blow you off. People are going to do whatever. Move on to the next person that's helped you. You can't just zero on one person and be like, hey, whatever. All the way across motherfucking store like a mile and shit like that for that one person. I was just like, dude, leave her alone. She's fucking 4 foot fucking 10 inches high. She can't defend herself. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you don't get up in a personal space like that. I was just like, dude, my point is like I came there in the morning so I don't get bothered. What do I get bothered? So I was like, I got bothered. She didn't get bothered. Yeah, I mean, she got bothered, but bothering her bothered me. I'm talking about was she took it however fuck it. What I'm saying? She went out of her way to help me out. I'm talking about. And I feel like I'm glad I didn't do anything. I was just very cool, whatever. But then I went to the like security. And they're like, "Yeah, I know who you're talking about. You came up with this person, that person," and she was like Simone or whatever. And she's like, "Yeah, this person coming up to me talking like he's from Simone. They weren't Simone." And she was like visibly angry too. It was like, "Don't talk, Simone. You're not Simone." I was like, I know what you're talking about. People tell me about my culture, and I talk, not knowing what my culture is. Like, oh my god, you don't have an refrigerator. You're just like looking at it like, I'm in Twilight Zone. Like, how far? They have you right in the world. Yeah, obviously, say, what the fuck do I know? I'm just Samoan. You doesn't necessarily, I know everything. But anyway, so she was just like, whatever. And she knew who it was, and I was like, yeah, I was about to. But he came and apologized to me. And the person who starts yelling at him and shit like that, you embarrass me in front of my people. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I just want to go in there, come back, I don't want, you know, I don't want to be bothered. I want people staring at me, as I'm talking to somebody. I mean, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? You come around the corner, get right up in my face, look at me, and then turn and walk on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you just say that the person came around the corner just to stare at my face for like a good uncomfortable whatever it was, and walked away. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, fuck. She's like, so I don't know people these days. You know, I was like, just trying to find some split pea soup. You know, which there is no split pea soup. So I'm just like, fuck, man. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's this when I thought back in the days, like you're when I first got here, they see you with the outgoing personality. They don't equate that with intellect. They equate that with being bold or whatever, and you know, idiocy or whatever. And I get that because, you know, so emotional intelligence, social intelligence is a big part of intelligence, separate and distinct from, you know, being able to memorize, um, you know, reading and all that other stuff, you know, scholastic, academic intelligence. I get that. And you could be the point where you just don't care anymore about social norms. You go up to people. But in my culture, in Latino culture, going up to people shows you how smart you are because obviously it takes for granted that you have that skill to do it, that you have and you build on it. You know, it's like you think deeply of how to approach people, how to communicate, how to bond, how to connect. That's what we think when we go out to people. Out here, it's different because there's so much poverty and drug addiction that people who go up to just at that level of this totally oblivious to those social norms, whatever. They just say whatever, no filter or whatever, you know. I get that. But so what it is they see is this person being nice or whatever, and like, oh, okay, well, I can do the same, whatever attitude. No, I put out a certain attitude. I approach them a certain way. I be natural. I be whatever, you know, and people talk back to me. People, you know, say, you know, no, I don't really remember last time. Well, you know, occasionally people get rude and whatever. I haven't said someone said fuck off, but I get pretty close to it occasionally. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like, but you don't go up to them and be like, my point is it's my personality. You know, what I'm talking about? It's because I did something, and now you're coming over. You know, what I'm talking about thinking like I guess, but willing that I should be better, entitled to be better than someone else, doesn't make you out of personality. It's because I go up to people and I take that risk that I could, you know, be basically verbally slapped down or whatever and ignored and everything else like that. And I build up on it, you know, and you just naturally trial and error, genius, trial and error. And, you know, saying that you just know what to do, you know. Well, a little bit of thought, you know, of course. But, you know, it's just like people, and that's why people are ignoring you. That's what people are yelling at you, you know what I'm talking about. Like I learned a long time ago, you can't control what happens behind your back. Don't even worry about it. You can't. You don't run around trying to chase your tail, trying to stop a never ending thing, you know. This is what it is. People who know you are going to know the truth, you know what I'm talking about. It's like someone says, I'm not from Jersey. I'm like, well, that's a dumbass, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, I'm not gonna prove it or not prove it. You know, I just am. You know what I'm saying? So it's like prove I wasn't in the Marine Corps. I just was. You know, it's like, what do you want from me? You know, you know, it's like just don't worry about it. I mean, you're supposed to worry about it. Honestly, if I had a big, huge social infrastructure back, and then I would care, and I'll tweak it a little bit, boom, 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 you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? To make sure what happens behind my back is kept down a little bit, you know, a little bit, you know what I'm talking about, but this sort of doesn't go fucking off the fucking rails and shit like that. But honestly, if you don't, you gotta be at peace with it, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be cool with it. It is what it is, you know? But fuck, dude, you know what I'm talking about? Realize, you know what I'm talking about? This in your mind, I was like, dude, what are you doing? You know what I'm talking about? It's just like, And I know that Simone girl like told her that you gotta apologize, and I was like, oh, I didn't want that. I was gonna do it myself, but I was just getting mad, you know. I was just venting, but I appreciate that. But fuck, you know, it's like, dude, I just felt bad for her. You know, same as like, if I'm not there, that guy would have been all like, you know what I'm saying? She's like this big, you know what I'm talking about? Come on, she's trying to do her job and shit. People, man. Anyways, so good. Just wanted to speak in the void, see what comes back. Let's get off my chest, you know.